Hi guys, my name is Rahul and today we are going to do a in-depth review of Honor 10 Lite. So first we are going to talk about the display. It has a pretty good display. Let's talk about specs here. 6.21-inch Full HD plus display with 19.5:9 ratio. TUV certified display it is, and it has 91% screen to body ratio. It has very thin bezels. You can see that it has a water drop notch here also. Display is really good to use indoor. I have to say I really loved using it indoor, but outdoor I don't think it's really good. I mean it's very reflective. That's the major issue here. I think it can do better because of high brightness, but it is a very reflective display. It's usable, but it's very difficult to use. That's what I have to say. See, you can see kind of see it. See now you can see that it's usable, but it's not the best display outdoor. But indoor, it's a great display. It has great colors to watch movies and everything. So display is pretty good. One of the best thing about Honor phones is their design. I mean this is a ridiculously good design phone. I mean it's not glass, it's plastic, but man this device really looks cool. I mean this is sky blue color. It looks really cool. I mean you have to see this in person. I mean it's so good. I mean the color is really good. There is you can see that there is a dual rear camera on the back and there's fingerprint sensor. The disappointment is the micro USB port. I mean they have to use USB type C. There is headphone jack though. It feels really good in hand also, even though it's plastic. It's kind of slippery, but it looks really good. I mean there is no question about Honor phones. The Honor EX was a glass phone. It was the best good looking glass phone at this price point. This one is a plastic phone. Still, it is one of the best looking phones at this price range, especially this color. It has a hybrid slot. It's kind of disappointing. The face unlock works pretty good. I'm not a face unlock guy. I don't think it's pretty secure. I use fingerprint sensor and I really like to use that. It also works really good. I mean, it's a very good fingerprint sensor. In terms of performance, this is one of the major drawback of this Huawei or Honor phones. It uses the Kirin 710. Kirin 710 is a good chipset. I'm not going to say that's a bad chipset, but it's not the greatest chipset. I mean, at 10K, in between 10K and 20K, maybe even at 25K, Huawei and Honor bombard us with devices with the same chipset. I mean, how could they differentiate these devices? They have to use Snapdragon chipset now. I mean, they can use their Kirin chipsets for one or two phones, but they have to use Snapdragon's different chipsets to differentiate their devices. That's a big problem here. It's a pretty good chipset. It performs decently well. Gaming is fine. I will put a sample, and you can also hear the external speaker also, which is also average. So let's talk about the software here. Do I like EMUI? I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, there's no defining fact that it's bad. It's pretty good. I mean, I like it much more than the colorwise I have seen in the Oppo or Realme devices. But I have not used the latest Realme device, so I will see into this. But it was not my favorite custom OS. I mean, I like MIUI, that's Xiaomi's OS over this one. It works really smooth. There is a lot of features for this, like screen record and everything is input. The eye comfort is the TUI certified display. It's good for eyes. It works really smooth. I mean, there is no lag or anything, and it definitely does not have ads like Xiaomi. Because of ads, Xiaomi's OS has come down for me on the list, and EMUI has topped the list if you consider the custom UIs in phones. Now let's talk about the battery. Not disappointing, but I expected much more. I was using 4000 mAh battery phones for some time, so I wish it had better battery capacity than already this has. It is below 3500, so it's kind of disappointing for me. They should have provided 4000 mAh battery like Honda Lite. Honda Lite had definitely great battery life than this one. Honda Lite is pretty good. You can get around 6 to 6.5 hours of screen on time. It's not great, and also there is no fast charger. It's not does not support fast charging. If you even if you use another fast charging adapter, it will not support quick charge. Then let's talk about the camera. It has a 13 MP f1.8 aperture primary camera and a 2 MP depth sensor. And it has a front camera which is really great for selfies, that is 24 MP f2.0 aperture camera. So let's go straight into samples here. In daylight, when you turn on the AA mode, it can capture really great images, as you can see from the samples here. The Xiaomi, sorry, the Honor has trimmed down their saturation in the AA mode right now, so the images look really good. It's really Instagram ready to share. I mean, I really love the daylight images here. You can see from samples also, it looks really great. The colors, the everything, it looks pretty right. This is just me turning on the AA mode and clicking on with auto mode in daylight. So you can see the images turned out really good in daylight. And the selfies, man, the selfies is really good. I mean, when I took selfies from this, I was really surprised. I didn't expect this. I have to say the same thing here. Just turn on the AI mode when you click the selfies. Just forget anything else. It has great dynamic range, it has good details. I mean, it's really good. You look really good. I mean, this looks really good. If the light goes down, the selfie quality really goes down. It becomes really soft and everything. You can use screen flash. It can provide a decent result, but the detail is missing. Low light is pretty average to below average. I mean, just I have to say it was disappointing to see this low light images. But you just use the night mode feature in this phone, and you will get really good results at this price point. See the images yourself. I have clicked very few low light images in auto mode. I just turned on the night mode for every low light images for better pictures. You can see from the images that night mode pictures look ridiculously good for this phone. I mean, this is a 13,000 14,000 phone, but the low light samples really look good. It's the night mode feature. It's really great. Even if the subject is a person also, it provides good colors, good details. There's a little bit dash sharpness high, but it's good. The portrait mode is pretty good. I don't think it's as good as Xiaomi's implementation, but it's quite good because it is little soft on subject, and sometimes when the image is taken in landscape, there is some missing points. The low light portraits are pretty bad, and the selfie portraits are average. Video sample is pretty not good. Hi guys, this is the rear camera sample of Honor 10 Lite. You can see from the sample there is no image stabilization here. Just see how it focuses. And it only records up to 1080p, up to 60 fps I guess, but it's good. It has details and everything, but it's not the best video camera here. You can see from the video quality itself. Selfie camera is also pretty average, and sound recording is pretty decent. Hi guys, this is the front camera sample of Honor 10 Lite. The low light video capture is pretty bad, so I'm not putting any samples of it, but don't use this phone in low light. So now what can I say about Honor 10 Lite? I mean, it's a very good device. When it was launched, it was a terrific device. It has a great selfie camera, so it was a kind of a great device at that price point when it was released. But right now, I don't think it has any chance. I mean, there is not some Pro, the Realme 3 Pro. I mean, there were too many Pro phones that was better value for the money right now, at least in terms of specs. I mean, camera specs. I mean, it's really tough to ask people to buy Honda and Lite at this price point. It will be bottom of the the table if you consider. Only thing it advantage it has is this Realme 3 Pro, Redmi Note 7 Pro, everything is in flash sale, so it is very difficult to get hands on these devices. But still, I mean, I will only say ask people to wait and try to get these devices over this Honor 10 Lite. It's not because Honor 10 Lite is a bad phone, but it's just that there's too many good devices right now at this price point. Hopefully, we can see much better devices from Honor, so that there is more competition. Right now, it's Realme versus Redmi, so I hope we need another competitor so that this competition really heats up and we get more and more better devices. So that's all for this review. Thank you for watching. See you on the